I have recognized I'm having the thought, there's not enough time, and I'm spinning, I'm in that state. So it sounds like I'm in fight or flight. And it's just that knee-jerk reaction. You know,
Right.
I love the word reaction because it does make me think of just that physical knee-jerk, it happens.
Right.
So I'm in it. And I recognize that I'm in it. And I'm at work, I'm at my desk, I'm trying to get stuff done. What do I do when I recognize that I've just had a reaction? What do I do instead?
Yeah, I love it. The neuroscientists call it actual cranial abduction when that happens. Because literally the higher thinking parts of our brain go offline. So the first thing is to notice, usually there's some kind of a body reaction when we're in that scared fight or flight mode. For some people, it's just a tightening in their neck, a clenching of their toes or fingers, that I get kind of a roiling or burning sensation in my gut. Other people feel this like burst of fear energy up in their chest area. That sensation can, instead of being the trigger that we need to go do a bunch of stuff or be scared about something or go complain to somebody else or hide out and procrastinate, which is what it tends to launch us in a reactionary state now. Mm-hmm. Instead, we can pause for a microsecond and say, oh, that sensation is telling me that I'm having there's not enough time thought again. And in the act of noticing, that is one of the most important steps you can do. Notice it. According to all kinds of lot smarter brain scientists than me, like the people who developed acceptance and commitment therapy, and they say that just in the act of noticing, we had our brains hooked up to functional MRI technology. Instead of just having that tiny little fight or flight center, the amygdala back here, lighting up, we would go from that to just say, oh, I notice I'm having the thought. Our entire brain would light up. The part of the brain that can resource and can come up with better ideas instead of just continuing to do the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, which is, of course, the definition of idiocy. That higher functioning part of our brain gets triggered. So that is the most important thing we can do. Step number one is just notice you're having the thought. You literally change your brain chemistry. You change your ability to think and act in the world.
Yeah.